Inside the Witcher star Henry Cavill's millionaire lifestyle. Henry Cavill, our favorite Superman and protagonist of the series The Witcher. Henry acted in many movies, but it was the Man of Steel from the DC universe that earned him the fame that he deserves today. Henry didn't stop there and did a fantastic job in the Netflix series The Witcher as Geralt of Rivia and won everyone's heart. Henry Cavill, born back in the year 1983, is a British actor who became a millionaire after his tremendous efforts for roles of Superman and Geralt. Today we take a close look at his millionaire lifestyle. Superman, Man of Steel, with a budget of $240 million, earned more than $660 million worldwide, for which Henry got paid $300,000. After becoming the face of Superman, Henry continued to work in other DC movies as the Superman in Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which collected a massive $873 million worldwide, for which Henry got paid $400,000. And finally, he worked with DC Studios again in Justice League in 2017, for which he got paid $500,000. Henry did not just stop with DC Studios in the year of 2019. Henry worked with Netflix in their special series The Witcher, which was tremendously popular and largely loved by fans. For each episode of The Witcher, Henry Cavill got paid $400,000 per episode. The net worth of Henry Cavill as of 2021 is about $40 million, which comes largely from the movies and series he worked previously. But it's not just that Henry Cavill is also an actor. He also does magazine photo shoots that earns him a fair share. Now, with a lot of money come a lot of expenditures, and Henry isn't far behind here too. And now we'll look at his luxurious lifestyle. Let's take a look at his house. Henry has multiple houses scattered in Britain and America, but his latest house is just outside Hollywood that he bought for $5.5 million, which is located in a remote area off the shore of Lake Sherwood. This house is designed to be futuristic and innovative. The house has 4 bedrooms and a movie room, floor-to-ceiling glass windows to enjoy the lakefront view, a boat dock, a pool, a spa, and guest quarters specially designed to accommodate 20 to 30 people comfortably. According to reports, Henry is requesting permission from the government to build a helipad on the roof. So, the house he bought is perfect as it's secluded, so Henry will not be bothered by anyone, yet it's sufficiently close to Hollywood where he works. Considering his character Superman, who used to live in the Arctic in his Fortress of Solitude, we can say there's no doubt about casting. In 2018, Henry bought another house in South Florida. Henry was seen roaming around the Fort Lauderdale area of Miami, and no one has any valid information about his home in Florida, but considering the real estate prices of Florida, he must have spent millions of dollars on his house there. In contrast, there are reports that Henry is currently living in a stable. Now I bet you must be in a bit of shock, but it's true that he's living in a stable, but not because he's bankrupt or poor. He's living in a stable because it's an amuse house. Now for those of you who do not know what an amuse house is, it's a stable for carriages, which has living quarters on the above floor. Now many people got shocked about his current accommodation, but Henry calmly explained that he wishes to be down to earth and considers his small property and small living room to be a comfortable home. Cars. Henry loves to play smooth and simple when it's about his home, but as a successful Hollywood celebrity, his car collection is worth praising. Like most Hollywood celebrities, he also is fond of cars and bikes. He said that cars and bikes are one of his massive expenses from his account. According to reports, he's known to own 5 cars and 2 motorcycles. Let's have a close look at his collection. Henry is a big fan of James Bond movies, and when he saw a car which was used in one of the Bond films, he immediately decided to get it. First ever car purchase was an Aston Martin DBS, which is worth over $300,000, which was used in the James Bond movie Casino Royale. Henry, being an aficionado of F1 racing and multiple racing tournaments, he bought a Ferrari 458 Spider, which cost over $260,000. Henry also owns a McLaren MP412C, which is another superfast car that costs over $240,000. Besides that, Henry also owns a Bentley Continental S, which costs around $200,000 and has a V8 engine for fast speed and utmost comfort. Henry also owns one unique car, a Peugeot 306 GTI. No list of celebrity cars will ever be finished until they buy a Rolls-Royce, and Henry is no exception. Like most celebrities, Henry also fell in love with the Rolls-Royce Wraith car and bought it for over $330,000. Besides that, Henry owns a few smaller cars like a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, a Cadillac XTS, and 2 Ducati bikes, Ducati X Diavel S and a Ducati Panigale V4S, which together price over $100,000. Henry loves video games, and when I say loves video games, I don't mean he just likes them. He's a hardcore gamer and plays well, and he even has his video over on YouTube on how to build a gaming PC. He always finds playing games more fun than going out, and gamers usually wish to get an interactive gaming panel, which, if you're a gamer, would know is not cheap. Speaking of Henry, he has spent quite a lot of money to build a PC, which he showed in his video. Some of the parts he used were quite rare and expensive, which includes the NVIDIA RTX 3090, which costs around $1,500. The overall setup was estimated to cost between $3,000 to $5,000. Henry Cavill is a unique actor when it comes to his hobbies and choices, but he never ceases to amaze us by his acting in movies and his life choices.